Hello, dear fans, friends, subscribers. Welcome back to Cricket Happenings with your host Ram. On this particular cricket show, it was just a matter of a formality that had to be completed, where Australia went on to win the first test of the series as expected. It was a very quick finish. In fact, everything was centered around whether Quinton de Kock would go and make a century. But in fact, Monty Morkel was still there, not out on three. But Quinton de Kock was back to the pavilion. LBW bowled Hazelwood for 83 with 11 boundaries. So that really said it all. 298 all out, done and dusted. Hazelwood had 3 wickets in his bag. And the man of the match went to Mitchell Starc for his very fiery and wonderful bowling. But one thing that I have to say, yes, Australia won the first test match of the series, which is a very nice way to begin with, and they won the match by 118 runs. But what was not good was what happened in this particular match. So I'm going to come back to that, and I'm going to tell you about it. As today, this particular game, which was played, it was the final day of the match. But yesterday, it seems that there was a sore happening after this particular test ended, because it was really something that happened yesterday when they were going on the stairwell. When the frustrating stand which was going on between Quinton de Kock and I think it was Aidan Markram, and while they were going for tea, it so happened that Quinton de Kock probably said something which was out of line. David Warner, the Australian vice captain, did not take kindly to it, and he had to be restrained by his teammates. That happened yesterday. That's on the fourth day at tea time. And basically, once the game was over, this particular incident came to the fore, where there was some real needle between both the teams, because, as I said, the Quinton de Kock probably said something that David Warner did not take it easily, or one does not know. Probably they are telling that he would have crossed the line, and David Warner had not instigated anything, it seems, but one does not know what really was behind the scenes. But it definitely left a sore note as far as this particular test is concerned. Even though Australia won the match by 118 runs, I would say the start in this particular test match has not been good as far as I would say as we call the spirit of cricket is concerned, because as I said, there was a sort of an altercation, not an altercation. In fact, David Warner was had to be restrained by the Australian teammates, because David Warner was going towards Quinton de Kock when they were going at tea time at the stairwell, and Quinton de Kock probably spoke a few words. But luckily, the matter was diffused, and finally the referees have said that they don't want to see anything, but definitely they would look into it, and I'm sure David Warner and Quinton de Kock will be in for some sort of a reprimand from the referees for sure. So that is one sore note that it left as far as this match was concerned. But nevertheless, Australia truly deserved the victory. They played well and they deserved to win. From here, tomorrow starts the Nidahas Trophy. The Nidahas Trophy is a T20 tournament which is going to be held for the first time. It's going to happen in Sri Lanka. The whole Sri Lanka are taking on India tomorrow. And Sri Lanka definitely missing the services of their AS all-rounder and captain Angelo Matthews, and the captain will be Dinesh Chandimal. But for India, they are into a side which does not have all the big names. There's no Dhoni, there's no Kohli, there is no Pandya, there is no Kuldeep Yadav, there is no the frontline pace bowler Jasprit Bumrah and Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. So it will be interesting to see as to how India plays. So basically, this is the India's reserve talent which is playing tomorrow, and it will be interesting to see how they shape up. And also, Bangladesh is the other third team. But tomorrow the first match starts at the Premadasa Stadium here in Colombo, and let's have a look at the teams. So as I said, I'm going to do a brief preview of the first match of the Nidahas Trophy T20 tournament, the Tri-Series, which is coming up tomorrow. Let's have a look at the Sri Lankan team. The Sri Lankan team, well, they have good power at the top, I would say, and this is a T20 Tri-Series, so it will definitely have a lot of interest fixed on the match, no doubt about it. Kushal Mendis will open with Danushka Gunatilaka, and Kushal Mendis, of late what one has seen in the previous exchanges was that he has been promoted in the batting order. He has been told to open the innings, and it has been a big success. This was the new coach Chandika Hatrusinghe experimenting. As you know, they won the tournament in Bangladesh as well, and here they come here definitely as favourites because India are without their stars. So one would probably feel that the Sri Lankans would be the favourites. Looking at the team here, Kushal Mendis is someone who is really an exciting player, a player for the future, and in his opening burst he has shown that he can play some real aggressive cricket in those power play overs. It will be interesting to see as to how he plays the Indians. So Kushal Mendis and Danushka Gunatilaka likes to hit over the top as well. So they are the ones who are opening the innings. Kushal Perera, one knows that he is such a basher of a ball, and he comes in at one drop. There's a lot of power in the Sri Lankan lineup, according to me. Upul Taranga is the one who will be the stabilizing force in the Sri Lankan team. Dasun Shanaka slowly is getting, I would say, slowly trying to hit his straps as an all-rounder. Especially his batting is also getting a bit better, one thought, after he made his debut. And Tisra Pereira, well, he's in some great form. Now, this Tisra Pereira, according to me, is absolute dynamite because he's not the same Tisra Pereira. Now, previously, yes, he was not in good form, but now he's in peak form, according to me. Whether you take it to the bat, especially the bat, he's in some peak form, and also with the ball, he's delivering well. So definitely, Tisra Pereira is a man to watch, according to me. Dinesh Chandimal would be the one who would be leading the side. Yes, they would be missing the services of their ace all-rounder and captain Angelo Matthews, no doubt about it. His wisdom would be definitely missed. And the bowling will be in the hands of Suranga Lakmal, and Dushwanta Chamira will be the one who will be doing the bowling duties. And the bowling will be in the hands of Akila Dhananjaya, the left-arm spinner, and it will be Amelia Oponso, who did very well against Australia, which you would remember when the Aussies toured here. Amelia Oponso is a Chinaman bowler. So that is what is as far as the Sri Lankan team is concerned. Now let's have a look at the Indian team. Now the Indian team, as I said, does not have a lot of big stars, but still they still pack a punch because Rohit Sharma is the one who would be leading the Indian team, and he would be opening with Shikhar Dhawan. So this is the same combination which does duty for India and international cricket, Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan. So the opening spot is pretty strong, and Rohit Sharma is just hitting some form, I would say. And Shikhar Dhawan, as you saw in that match, I think it was against the South Africans, as to how Shikhar Dhawan was playing. Rohit Sharma came into form at the right time, but Shikhar Dhawan has been so consistent that he did very well. So he is in some very good nick, according to me. Suresh Raina is the one who's coming at one drop, and he is always a dangerous customer to the opposition. KL Rahul, who has not played much cricket, gets an opportunity here in the absence of the big stars. Manish Pandey, on whom you could always rely on, according to me, is a very reliable player. Always comes there and does something with the bat. And the wicket keeping, it would be interesting to see whether India goes for Dinesh Karthik as the wicket keeper, or is it going to be Rishabh Pant, who is really a very ferocious hitter of a cricket ball. Whether Rishabh Pant will be playing, that will be interesting to see. And I might not be surprised even if Rishabh Pant is made to sit and Dinesh Karthik does the wicket keeping duties. And Dinesh Karthik himself is an aggressive player as well. And other than the bowling definitely would, according to me, would look a bit weak with the kingpin bowler Bumrah and then Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, who have been doing great duties for India. in their success, especially in South Africa. They did a wonderful job, and they are not on duty. So the new ball would be in the hands of Jaydev Unadkat and Shardul Thakur. Shardul Thakur, well, he played one match against the South Africans. He did well, he took 4 wickets, but definitely this would be a sort of a real litmus test for both Shardul Thakur and Jaydev Unadkat, who will be operating with a new ball. And then they would, and they will go with the spinners, Yuzendra Chahal, who has been doing wonderful work, and Akshar Patel, who can fill in as an all-rounder with his left-arm spin. And whether tomorrow India decides to really strengthen the batting department, or whether they would like to go with an all-rounder in the form of Washington Sundar or Deepak Hooda. Now, Deepak Hooda is a good hitter of the ball, coming lower order, but Washington Sundar is a right-arm off-spinner, and I would rather say that Washington Sundar should be the one who should be playing, but again, that is left to the Indian think tank. So that is as far as, so tomorrow's match, which is coming up at the Premadasa, should be a real one. As I said, India has nothing to lose here, because as I said, they are not in full strength. It's all about going there and expressing themselves, and all these youngsters who are in the team are getting a very, very wonderful opportunity to prove themselves. As far as the pitches are concerned, I'm told the pitches might be low and slow, and also there is a chance of a thunderstorm which could come in the evening as well. So this is what I can talk from here as far as this particular preview is concerned, and I think one should be really waiting to see a very good start to the Nidahas Trophy T20 series in Sri Lanka, tri-series in Sri Lanka, which also involves Bangladesh. So India, it would be all a matter of seeing how the new faces fare on this particular match. So that is Nidahas Trophy. And other than that, dear fans, I'm trying to see whether there is any other cricket news. Dear fans, I think it's all about, today was a very short cricket show. It's about time for me to pull the curtain down on this daily cricket show of mine. And tomorrow I'll be back with the match summary on the first T20 match of the Nidahas Trophy T20 tri-series between India and Sri Lanka. Until then, good night.